Wendy Rush, the wife of Stockton Rush, the CEO and pilot of the OceanGate submersible, is descended from a couple that died on the Titanic. Let's dive in and learn more about this famous couple. Hi everyone, Empowering True Crime Alex. And when I read this, truth is definitely sometimes stranger than fiction, because if you recall from the movie Titanic, there was a couple that was shown in bed, dying together, a little couple. That is the fictionalized version of the real couple who are Wendy Rush's great-great-grandparents. It boggles my mind. Anyway, let's dive in. But before we do that, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you do. You get all the latest coverage on this submersible incident case and all the breaking news. And also, let's just do a moment of silence for the 5 individuals, the 5 passengers in the Titan submersible, praying that the submersible is found. Okay, so let's dive in and learn more about this couple. In this article by the New York Times, it says, submersible pilot's spouse is descended from a famous Titanic couple. Wendy Rush is a great-great-granddaughter of the retailing magnate Isador Straus and his wife Ida, 2 of the wealthiest people to die aboard the ocean liner. There's the photo again. And it says, Wendy Rush, the wife of Stockton Rush, the OceanGate chief executive who was piloting the submersible that disappeared Sunday morning, during a dive to the Titanic wreckage, is a descendant of 2 first-class passengers who died when the ocean liner sank in 1912, archival records show. Ms. Rush is a great-great-granddaughter of the retailing magnate Isador Straus and his wife Ida, 2 of the wealthiest people aboard the Titanic for its first voyage. Mr. Straus, born in 1845, was a co-owner of Macy's department store. Ms. Rush, born Wendy Hollings Whale, married Stockton Rush in 1986. And her LinkedIn page says that she has participated in 3 OceanGate expeditions to the Titanic wreckage in the last 2 years, that she serves as the company's communications director, and that she is a longtime board member of the company's charitable foundation. Man, that would have been so freaky if she would have ended up being in the submersible with Stockton. Wow. Ms. Rush could not immediately be reached for comment for this item. Ms. Rush's ancestors on the Titanic are perhaps best known for their tragic love story. Survivors of the disaster recalled seeing Isador Straus refuse a seat on a lifeboat when women and children were still waiting to flee the sinking liner. Ida Straus, his wife of 4 decades, declared that she would not leave her husband, and the 2 were seen standing arm in arm on the Titanic's deck as the ship went down. But as you may recall, in the movie Titanic, a fictionalized version of the Straus' story was immortalized in the pop culture by the director James Cameron. And there features a film about the disaster, features a poignant moment shot of an older couple embracing in bed as the waters rise around their cabin. And here's that shot. Ms. Rush is descended from one of the Straus's daughters, Minnie, who married Dr. Richard Weil in 1905, and their son Richard Weil later served as president in Macy's, New York, and his son Dr. Richard Weil is Ms. Rush's father, according to Joan Adler, the executive director of the Straus Historical Society. Isador Straus's body was found at sea roughly 2 weeks after the Titanic sank, New York Times archives show. Ida Straus's remains have never been recovered. Wow, okay, so that's not spooky at all. Wow, what do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And once again, sending prayers up for the 5 passengers. At the point that this was recorded, we don't know. We don't have an outcome or solution to this story. So as always, prayers for the passengers, their family members, their loved ones, and crews searching for them. And with that, if you enjoy this video, I'd appreciate if you hit the thumbs up. If you enjoy my style of covering true crime, I'd appreciate if you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification so you get notified anytime I post, go live. With that, stay safe, stay thriving, always follow your intuition, and remember to keep it empowering. Bye for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button for notifications. Thank you.